Hello my friends, this is Paul, and welcome to Common Touch of Fantasy. Today is Sunday's Shorts, and these are the short stories, novellas, novelettes that I read for this past week. The first one is by a fellow booktuber by the name of P.T. Hylton. I'll put his channel below. He has a great channel, he's a great guy, and I like him a lot, and I wanted to try out one of his books, so I tried out his novella. The novella is called Thorns and Tangles. It is a Zane Holloway novella. Zane Holloway is an assassin for hire, and him and his apprentice, Lily, gain information for people that come in and ask them for information, and sometimes they even assassinate people. And it's a lot of fun. The magic system in this is, without a doubt, the most entertaining part. The magic system is these things called Thorns and Tangles. The Thorns are magic devices, magic items that are enchanted in a way to do offensive magic. Tangles are a way to enchant items to have defensive magic. So these two sides of magic are then in competition with each other, because you try to get a thorn that can beat the best tangle, and the tangle to beat the best thorn, vice versa. So this world is very interesting to me. I really enjoyed that. So Zane's mission is to try to kill the most powerful tangle maker that has ever lived. So Zane has his this is going to be tough for Zane. This is going to be tough for Zane. And I just really enjoyed this book. The dialogue was great. Zane and Lily were great characters. They had a great relationship. I enjoyed this world, and I want to learn more about it. So I'm going to be checking out his future Zane Holloway books, and I definitely recommend this to everybody. I gave it a 4 out of 5, and I enjoyed it very much. So check out P.T. Hylton's Thorns and Tangles. I think you guys would like it a lot. It's a very refreshing, it's a light, easy read, and when you're kind of in a slump or you just don't really know what to read, you can grab this, read it within an hour or two, and you just have a good time. The second thing I read was Michael J. Sullivan's short story, Burning Alexandria. This is a extremely short story. It was only like 20 pages long, and this is about a man that's in his house during the next ice age, and he's stuck in his house, but he's not alone. He has 70,000 books in his home. 70,000. Because he assumes that since it's an ice age, there's no electricity, so all the e-books are gone. And so he says, well, I don't want any of the other books to disappear, so I'm just going to keep all these books. I love my books, and I want to keep them. His entire living room is floor to ceiling stacked with sci-fi and fantasy books, and there's like a little trench in between the sci-fi and fantasy books that he walks through. And it's a great little story, and he's trying to find more things to burn. So he's already burned his recliner, he's already burned his cabinets at his house, and he has nothing to burn, and he's really cold. And then he realizes, I have 70,000 books. What better thing to burn than paper, And so then he has this terrible decision of making, what book do I actually burn first? And it's just a lot of fun. There's a lot of literary connections in this book. He talks a lot about very famous books, famous authors and stuff. It's very short, 20 pages. I highly encourage you guys to check it out. I think you can get it on Goodreads. You go to Michael J. Sullivan's Goodreads page, and he did a blog post about it. 20 pages. It'll take you no time to read, and it's worth it. It's kind of a he really likes Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451, so it's kind of in that vein. And when Bradbury died, he wrote this book, this little short story, in honor of Bradbury. So check that out. The third thing I read was Galactic North, another short story in here. This one was The Spy at Europa. This is the fourth short story, I believe, in this little anthology. And this one was pretty good. I gave it a 3 out of 5 though, because it threw you in to a situation that you didn't really know much about, but it made us understand what happens with these certain groups of humans in later books. So it's kind of the start of a certain class of humans, and these are the ones that can go into the ships that are, the inside of the ships are just all water, and they can breathe with the water, and nutritionally as well, they can like eat off the walls and stuff, you know. And they're able to make this subclass of a species that can breathe underwater in a spaceship, and it allows them to travel in space much further than regular humans. So this short story kind of deals with the beginning of that particular subclass of humans. It wasn't that great of a short story, but it was good. It's mostly about this spy that is going to his rival's side to get information from this other spy and to get the technology to be able to breathe underwater. And things happen, and it was all right. I gave it a 3 out of 5. So those are the short stories I read this week. What did you read this week? What short stories did you read this week? Next week, we're going to do something a little bit different and a little bit fun. Someone suggested on my previous video, last week, the shorts video, hey Paul, why don't you say what short stories you're going to read for next week, and then maybe we can all read them. So, hey, that's a great idea. So I'm going to put 2 up here, and you guys are welcome to read them this coming week. And then next Sunday, I'll put up a video discussing these books, these little short stories or novellas. And then you guys can discuss them in the comments, and I can get your feedback on them, and you guys can talk to each other about these 2 shorts. So the first one is Combustion Hour by Yoon Lee. This is a story about the eschatology of shadow puppets. And the second one is by Ken Liu, and it's called Reborn. And Ken Liu is one of the most popular short writers, and he just released his first novel a couple weeks ago, The Grace of Kings. And I've heard good things about this, and I've been wanting to read it. Both of these are from Tor.com. Both of these are from the 2014 favorite Tor shorts fiction series that they do. If you would rather get that, I believe you can get it off Amazon or like Barnes & Noble on your Kindle. But I'll put the link to both of these below, and you can just read them on Tor.com for free. So check that out if you want to be involved, if you want to take part in the conversation next week. Read those, and we'll talk about those. That should be fun. So this has been this Sunday's Shorts. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know more ways that I can improve this little segment every week, and I'll try to make it better for you guys, and we'll find a nice common ground. And I've been having a lot of fun reading these short stories. It's been giving me something to do during the weekend when I have other things to do and I have limited time to read something. I can grab a short story and read it within an hour, and then it's, you know, it just works out for me. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you next week. Check out those 2 that I mentioned, and we can discuss those. Please subscribe, please comment below, and please like the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.